Okay, so we look at this triangle. I have 2 km. I have 31 degree. Okay, so it tells me that I have an opposite angle and my length. So, and it's a non-90 degree triangle, so I use my sine rule. So sine 31 over 2 equals to sine 73 over, okay, I cross multiply, BD sine 31 is equals to times sine 73. Okay, if I want to find BD, what do?
You bring sine 31 over to the other side.
I will divide by sine 31. Okay, from here, just press your calculator to check your answer. Remember to check whether your calculator is in degree or radian mode. So we should get 3.71353. Okay, we need to round to 3 significant figures. No, round off to this. So 3.714. Yeah. Okay. Part B. Calculate CD. So once you find already, right? Find BD, use your pencil and write into your diagram. It will help you a lot. 3.71353. Okay, so now how to find CD? Okay, you see this is a very typical cosine rule trait whereby I have the angle, I have the two sides. I want to find the opposite side. Okay, so this is a very typical cosine rule. Sometimes you see 3 marks, you don't know that it's cosine. Or alternatively, you should think this way. Can I apply sine rule? If I cannot apply sine rule, then cosine rule is my only option already. Okay, so that is why we will use cosine rule. So DC squared is equals to 3.71353. Please do not use 3.714 because this is a working. Okay, cosine rule formula is given to you, so you just apply it. Then cosine 65. Okay, this whole chunk of stuff, you can press your calculator at one go. Okay, you will get 3.09625. Find DC, what do? Square root. You get 4.80585. 4.81 km. Okay, so far okay. Next, calculate the shortest distance from D to BC. So D to BC is this. So when we say shortest distance, right? Shortest distance must means it's perpendicular. Okay, so as you can see, once I have this perpendicular, I have this right angle triangle here. This is a right angle triangle. How do I go to the highlighter? Okay, this is my right angle triangle, you see? Okay, this is my right angle triangle. 65 degrees is the angle, so this dotted line, I call it X, is my shortest distance. So I have the opposite. I have 3.7135 as my hypotenuse. So opposite and hypotenuse, I will use sine. Okay, so part C I do here. So sine 65 is equals to opposite over my hypotenuse, 3.71353. Okay, so this is over 1. So when I multiply over, it's 3.71353. Sine 65 is equals to X. Okay, so again, just press your calculator. You get 3.3656. 3 significant figure, 3.37. Okay, so that's the shortest distance from D to BC. Okay, last but not least, find the bearing of B from D. Okay, I erase the diagram so that it become cleaner. Find the bearing of B from D. So to draw the bearing of B from D, I need to draw the north line from D first. So the bearing of B from D is just this angle. Okay, this means what? This means I need to find this blue color angle. If I can find this blue color angle, I use 360 minus the blue, I will be able to get the bearing. So how do I find this blue angle? We need to read the question. They say that D is due east of A. What does D is due east of A means? It means that this angle is 90 degrees. Okay, so I can find this blue angle first. So how to label this blue angle? This is my north at point D, so I call it ND. So angle ND DB is equals to 90 minus 31, which will give me 59 degrees. So the bearing will be equals to 360 degree minus 59 degree, which is 301. Okay, can so far?
Yeah.
I hope you all do already then attend, or not with a blank piece of paper and you attend this. It doesn't help. Okay, can I move on?
Yes.
Can I? Stop me if you are still copying.
Okay.
Okay, next question. AD is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC. Okay, all this. Find the length of BD. So we take a look first. There is a right angle triangle here. So we have to apply TOA CAH SOH. So BD is the opposite. CD is the adjacent. So to find BD, I use tangent. So tangent 52 is equals to D over 8. So this over 1. So cross multiply 8 tangent 52 is equals to BD. So BD equals to 10.2395, approximately 10.2 meters, meters. Okay, find the length of it. So I have already found that this length is actually 10.2395. I got a right angle, so to find AD, I can just apply Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so AD square is the hypotenuse So AD square is equals to 3.5 square plus 10.2395 square. So AD equals to square root. Remember the square root. Okay, then square root answer. You get 10.828, approximately 10.8. Okay, so right angle triangle, just apply TOA CAH SOH as well as Pythagoras. Okay, move on.
Yeah.
Quite straightforward. Okay, next question 3. In the diagram, ABC is straight line, cosine theta is this, find sine theta. I think your worksheet got printing mistake, right? If have, please go and change to this. This is the correct one. Okay, I think your worksheet print cosine theta. This is something with the uploading part. I upload into Google Drive, then it just go haywire with the format. Okay, then this one change to sine theta. Your worksheet should be cosine theta, but then no point because cosine theta, then ask you find cosine theta is the same thing. Okay, so find sine theta. So cosine theta is, this is my theta, right? So adjacent over hypotenuse. This is the adjacent, the hypotenuse. Okay, how to find AB? Pythagoras. So 3 square plus AB square equals to 5 square. Okay, so 9 plus AB square equals to 25. AB square equals to 25 minus 9 will be 16. So AB equals to 4. Okay, so I found AB is 4. So how to find sine theta? Sine theta is just equals to opposite over hypotenuse. 4 over 5. Okay, how to find cosine DBC? Okay, cosine DBC is the obtuse angle. I just need to find. So this is the obtuse angle. This is not in a right angle triangle. So I cannot find this answer directly. So instead, I find this one. I find cosine DBA instead. But is cosine DBC and cosine DBA the same? No, they are not exactly the same. However, what's the difference? They are negative of each other. Okay? So cosine DBA is what? Just for now, if this is the angle, then this is called the adjacent side. This is called the hypotenuse. So it's just negative 4 over 5. So need to add a negative because this is the obtuse angle. Obtuse angle don't have right angle triangle, so I cannot calculate. So I make use of the right angle triangle one. But if I make use of it, I need to add a negative. Okay? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Question 4. So quite straightforward lah. This one, you cannot use sine rule. You don't have a right angle triangle, and you can see this is a very typical cosine rule pattern. I got the angle here. I got the two sides. I want to find the opposite. Okay, so how to use this? Apply your cosine rule. How to apply your cosine rule? AC square equals to 15.6 square plus 19.5 square minus 2, 15.6, 19.5 cosine 1. Okay, AC square equals to, press everything down. You get 538.435. Okay, to find AC, what do we do? Just square root. So this will be approximately. So this one round off, this is the 3 6 I add 1, it becomes 23, 0.0. Remember the right 0.0? See it. Okay, so this worksheet is still very easy one. Are the easy questions that you need to know how to apply your things. Okay, move on. Okay, question 5. The area is this, calculate x. So now you have a triangle that's non-90 degree. So to find area, we write down our area formula first. Area equals to half AB sine C. Next, we put in all the things that we know. Area is 21.45. A is what? A, you can let it be x. B will be 12. Then sine 30. Okay, so how to find what is my x? You press your calculator, half times 12 times sine 30. It will give you 3. So then you copy down the x. And so how to find the x? Just divide by 3. 31.45 divided by 3. So x will be equals to 7.15. Okay, if you prefer to do like that, it's also okay. You can say I times 2 throughout first to get rid of the half. So if I times 2, it will become 22.9, 42.9. Okay, if I times 2, it will become 42.9 equals to x times 12 sine 30. To find x, I can take 42.9 divided by 12 sine 30. I can also find my x. My x, you press calculator, this thing will still give you 7. Okay,
Yeah.
okay lah, this is the easy one. Okay, question 6. How to show that ABC is a right angle triangle? So this is your converse of Pythagoras theorem. So the thing is, today if you want to show that it's 90°, you cannot write this down first. For question A, if you write this down straight away, you get 0 marks. Okay, because you cannot apply that. Do you know it's 90°? You don't know it's 90°. Okay, you don't know it's 90°, so you cannot say this statement. So this statement is wrong because you don't know it's 90°, you cannot apply Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so what you need to do, find BC square. You have to do like that. Find BC square and AC square. So 7.5, you need to calculate the value out. Okay, next you have to calculate AB square. AB square is just 12.5 square. Okay, so as what teacher see, we must see these two numbers first. You must show that this is 156.25. You must show that this is 156.25. Then you can write means AB square equals to BC square plus AC square by converse of Pythagoras theorem. ABC is a right angle triangle. Okay, so when you find these two things, you get 1 mark. Then you write converse of Pythagoras theorem, you get 1 more mark. That's how the 2 marks comes about. However, if you never calculate 156.25 and you say they are equal, you immediately get 0 marks. Okay, part B, find the length CD. So you can see this is a right angle triangle. I can use Pythagoras to find my CD. So CD square equals to 10 square plus 16.5 square. So CD equals to 19.937. Approximately 19.3 cm. Okay, part C. Right here, find the shortest distance from C to AB. Okay. So yes, you can go and find this angle using your TOA CAH SOH. Okay, using your TOA CAH SOH, you can find this angle or find this angle, then use TOA CAH SOH again to find the red dotted line, like how we find just now. Okay, but I'm now going to show you another method to find shortest distance, which is using area of triangle. So area of ABC, I can use half times base times height because this is a right angle triangle. So I can use half times 10 times 7.5. Get 37.5 cm squared. Okay, now what I know, today if I use AB as my base of the triangle, today if AB is the base, this dotted line will be my height. So you can see I can also use half times my area of ABC. I can also instead use half times 12.5 times x. If I use half times 12.5 times x, I am also actually finding the area of the triangle, correct? So I already know that the area is 37.5. Okay, so you see, to find x, I just take 37.5 divided by the half divided by the 12.5. Okay, press your calculator. X is just 6. Okay, so you can see I use another way to find my shortest distance. Okay, you can use your TOA CAH SOH if you have the angle. Otherwise, you can also use here to find your shortest distance. Okay, any question? Not? We'll move on.
No.
Okay, last one already. Okay, the diagram is a model of drawing of a preschool. Blah, blah, blah. Check, make sure they give you all the angles and all they put in. So calculate BCA. So how to calculate BCA? See, you do not have an angle. So the only way is to use your cosine rule. You cannot use sine rule because sine rule need angle. So cosine rule, you want to find angle, you can find. So this is the angle. If this is my big A, 4 will be my small a, 5 will be my B, 6.2 my C. B and C doesn't matter which is B and C. Okay. So now the formula will be 4 square equals to 6.2 square plus 5 square minus 2 times 6.2 times 5 times cosine BCA. Okay, like I mentioned, do not press this whole thing into your calculator. It is wrong. Okay, you cannot press this because Bodmer says that you need to do your multiplication first. So you cannot add them together. So press calculator, this is 16. 6.2 square is what? 38.44 plus 25 minus 2 times 6.2 5 minus 62 cosine BCA. So what you do, you have to subtract. So 16 minus 38.44 minus 25 is equals to, okay. So to find cosine BCA, what do? We just divide by negative 60. Okay, so cosine BCA equals to, press calculator, calculate this 16 minus 38.44 minus 25 divided by negative 62. That's 0.765161. So to find angle BCA, we just do cosine inverse it. So cosine inverse, you get 40.0786. That will be approximately 1 dp angle, 40.1 degree. Okay, part B, find the area of the playground. Find the angle ADC, find this angle. So now you see I got this angle and the opposite side. This tells me I can use sine rule. Okay, so I do part B here. So sine 55 over 7.5 is equals to sine ADC over 6.2. I cross multiply, this one multiply here, 6.2 times sine 55 is equals to 7.5 sine ADC. To find sine ADC, I divide by 7.5. So 6.2 sine 55 over 7.5. So to find ADC, I just sine inverse this will do. So ADC equals to sine inverse this whole thing. Press your calculator. Okay, you will get 42.625. 42.6. Okay, so last but not least, I want to find area of the playground. So to find area of playground, the formula is half AB sine C. The A and B must cover the C. So if I find area of ABC, I find the area of ABC first, this one. So I only got this angle. So I have to use 6.2 as 5 as the side. So half times 5 times 6.2 times sine 40.0786. Okay, you get 9.97948. Now I want to find area of ADC. I have 6.2, I have 7.5, I don't have DC. So the only option is for me to find this angle. So how to find this angle? I just take 180 minus these two. So angle DAC equals to 180 minus 42.65 minus 55D. I get 82.37744. Okay, and then I will use my area DAC half 7.5 6.2 sine 82.37744. 0.5 times 7.5 times 6.2 times sine I get 23.044. Right. So the total area will be 23.0445 plus 9.9799487. That will give me 33.024. Round off 33.0 m squared.